One for travel.
Light up your Christmas with Republic Bank Deals on Wheels. Find fantastic deals on Saturday, December 4th at Republic House Car Park on Morris Bishop Highway from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. 100% financing for new vehicles, same day approval. You can drive away with a brand new ride. Light up this Christmas with Republic Bank Deals on Wheels. For more information, visit us online at republicgrenada.com.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Hills and Valley Medcare Center and Pharmacy. We have expanded our services to enhance the convenience and comfort of all our customers in a state-of-the-art ambience. We are conveniently located at the corner of Grenville and Granby Street at the bottom of Market Hill opposite the Eye Center. We offer the following services: massage therapy, physiotherapy, general practitioner, pedicure, and both express and signature facial therapy conducted by professionals who are best in their field. Our pharmacies are the #1 rated on the island and stock the widest range of prescriptions and over-the-counter medications, as well as medical supplies. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and Saturday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can contact us on 435-6904 or by email on valley6904@gmail.com.
Good evening and welcome to the MTV Evening News for Friday the 26th of November. Coming up, government to remove environmental levy and government charges on electricity bills. $15 cap meanwhile on fuel prices, welcomed by Grenadians. Frontline workers to receive 1 month's extra pay in December. And in sport, 10 athletes representing Grenada in Pan American Junior Games. We'll have details to those and other stories coming up for you right after the break. Stay with us.
It's the season to give, and Grenlec invites you to give a gift of love and light to someone in our community who has been challenged by COVID-19. Make your account current and nominate someone for a chance to win. 200 winners will be gifted with a $400 grocery voucher or a $75 electricity voucher. If we select your entry, you too will win. Visit our website or Facebook page for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Promotion runs November 24th to December 24th. Give a gift from Grenlec this holiday.
The first segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
Good evening. With the news in detail, I'm Tony Julian. Reshaping the economy is difficult, not impossible. The sentiment shared by Finance Minister Gregory Bowen as he presented the 2022 estimates of revenue and expenditure on Friday. But Danilo Hostin has more on the budget presentation.
Finance Minister Gregory Bowen presented the 2022 budget on Friday under the theme Towards Vision 2035, Protecting Lives, Safeguarding Livelihoods, and Investing for Growth and Resilience. Based on his presentation, the projected budget for 2022 is $1,352,210,635. This comes with many additional expenses based on the number of additional projects and other initiatives by the government as they combat the unprecedented times due to the pandemic.
The pandemic has led to significantly reduced revenues in both the public and private sector. However, the government's unwavering commitment to fiscal prudence since its return to office in 2013 and the savings generated enabled us to meet all commitments, including our obligations to workers, pensioners, and suppliers on a timely basis.
However, with an anticipated deficit, government will need $98 million more financing than what it expects to generate from domestic revenues and grants in order to meet all of its obligations. Minister Bowen also spoke about the unemployment figures, saying that although it is not yet where they would like it to be, the numbers are decreasing.
Unemployment has almost returned to its pre-COVID-19 level, even though the rate is still unacceptably high. Government will continue to actively explore all initiatives that will generate employment opportunities and also create an enabling environment to facilitate greater levels of entrepreneurship and the development of more micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises.
According to him, government is deeply concerned with the rising prices and has been exploring a number of options that will bring some ease to the people.
No sector is immune to this upward price movement. Like our constituents, Mr. Speaker, we are feeling the impact of increased prices. As a caring government, that is deeply concerned about the welfare of our people. We have explored some options that will bring relief to the population.
Government's finances, the minister said, are significantly weaker than in 2019, but there are some positives this year. Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostin.
All frontline public sector workers, defined as all officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force, along with medical personnel and ancillary workers in the Ministry of Health, who physically performed and continue to perform and by virtue of their duties were exposed to the risk of COVID-19, will all receive an additional month's pay in December. Finance Minister Gregory Bowen, in making this announcement, indicated that this is a token of government's immense appreciation for their selfless service in leading this crucial fight against COVID-19.
Mr. Speaker, there are many other categories of workers across the public sector who augmented the duties of the frontline personnel previously mentioned, playing an integral role in executing the additional responsibilities required for the protection of lives and livelihood during the pandemic. These workers, Mr. Speaker, will receive similar reward based on established criteria.
Executive Officer of the Grenada Union of Teachers, or GUT, Kenny James, says a 13th month salary and the other perks as announced in the budget are welcome.
Anything extra coming in for the public officer, for the teacher in December is going to come as a bonus and it will be welcome. Then you have to put the reductions that you would get in the electricity bills, because that affects all Grenadians, but particularly the Grenadian at the lower level of the socio-economic strata. If he can get a break on that, because you've heard the cries, that is going to be a positive. The reduction on the price of things as salt fish, because when you turkey, when you look at it, these are the things that the average working class man, lower middle class person in Grenada would use. So these are welcome, if you want to put it this way, benefits, economic benefits to the working class.
James says one must not focus on the short term, but look toward the long-term benefits of what the budget entails.
But when you get into 2022, right, then we have to say, okay, the gas, that would be capped at $15. That, based on what we're seeing now, that too is a benefit that is coming to the worker, right? But we must go beyond just that, because these are all short-term benefits, short-term economic benefits for our worker. We have to look at the economy and the trajectory for the growth of the economy. We hear about the hotels, a number of hotels that would start next year, right? Which gives you some improvement in construction, and the historical economic development of our country would prove that once construction is booming, things would happen.
The Ministry of Agriculture received $35 million to manage their affairs in the upcoming cycle, a $16.4 million increase in allocation when compared with the year just ended, when the ministry received $18.6 million. Agriculture Minister Peter David welcomes this increase, indicating that with this allocation, there will be further development within that sector. We hear more on it from Rachel Bain.
The Agriculture Minister was a bit jovial following the 2022 budget presentation, which was held under the theme Towards Vision 2035, Protecting Lives, Safeguarding Livelihoods and Investing for Growth and Resilience. The allocation in the 2021 budget, David says, was preparing the sector for what's to come in this 2022 budget. He said 2021 was about organization and preparation. I am happy that agriculture got the increased allocation this year. We said last year that we didn't mind the allocation last year because we spent last year, meaning this year, we spent it preparing. Remember, we named last year the year of organization and production because we felt that in the midst of COVID, we needed to organize better. And I did say last year that I hope our organization would lead us to some more resources. And that has happened. 2022, he says, is about implementation. Absolutely. I mean, we're seeking to increase land production. We've increased production in several hundred acres in the last year. So we need more resources to get these things, the increased land production up and running. We have the land bank program where we are giving young farmers agricultural land to develop. We are doing more research to find new crops. We are increasing our extension services. So yes, certainly the increased allocation would mean much better delivery of service from the Ministry of Agriculture. The farmers, he says, will benefit tremendously. So with the increased resources now and the better organization, I believe our farmers will be extremely happy in terms of the delivery of service. Our ministry has to become more efficient in delivery of service, in extension, in agronomy, in pest control, in mechanization and everything. And this increased resources that we've received in terms of the allocation of the budget, for me, is a welcome development. And I look forward to working much harder in the new year to develop on our promise to the farmers and all of the agricultural sector in our country. Minister for Foreign Affairs Oliver Joseph welcomes the increases for 2022 and is looking forward to government's plans.
I think it's a budget of hope, and that is what people are looking forward now. You hear the complaint about the high cost of living, fuel charge, electricity charge, and the budget addressed it. So I think it was a budget that was prepared with people in mind and providing relief to the people. So I'm very very, very hopeful. I'm very pleased to see that budget that will touch the lives of the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique.
For MTV News, Rachel Bain.
Finance Minister Gregory Bowen announced that the government understands the cries of the people and hence they have made some adjustments in relation to the cost of fuel. Starting the 18th of December, the price at the pumps will be $15. Additional food items will also be added to the list of non-VAT items.
The government will implement a cap of $15 per gallon on gasoline and diesel, effective from the next petroleum price change on December 18th, 2021.
The word on the street is that Grenadians are somewhat happy about the scheduled reduction in the price of fuel, as well as the removal of government charges on electricity usage below 500 kilowatts and the removal of the environmental levy on the non-fuel charge. However, some are still clamoring for even more of a reduction, saying that the cost of living in the country is way too high.
On the 15th, I think, of December, they will be paying $15 for a gallon, and that is very good. You know, that is a good thing for them. And the next thing with the lights. I pay this $200, $300 every month. Well, they have to take out on it because it's poor people like me that's suffering. I get a light bill for $390, and me alone not living home. So, Mr. Minister, this is from Ms. Kami, bring down the light bill, so that more people could pay the light bill and buy food. Too much. Too much of the light bill. And I would appreciate it when they bring it down.
I am in support with the lowering of the gas, but I pray that it could have gone down a little more than it is now, so that it will be, you know, more better for people, the home users, as well as the vehicle owners, you know. And the electricity bill, seeing that it is owned, as I understand, by Grenadian, I think the price of electricity should go down a little.
A lady who did not want to appear on camera said that she was happy to hear more about the cap on the fuel prices.
Drop a bit, and as you said, the cooking gas or the vehicle gas, you know, would drop a bit. It means that the bus drivers wouldn't have to put up on the fee because the gas is being lower.
More mixed reactions on the $1.5 billion budget presentation, which was presented by Finance Minister Gregory Bowen. The presentation highlighted the need for reduction and standardization of petroleum products, which is now $15, and the removal, too, of the environmental levy and VAT on electricity. Well, some describe it as an election budget and question whether or not government did not see the need to do these things before, while others say that it's a step in the right direction.
Leader of the National Democratic Congress is yet to have a copy of the estimated revenue and expenditure for the 2022 budget. However, in an initial interview following the presentation, Deacon Mitchell told MTV there seemed to be some token issues addressed by the Minister for Finance, which is indeed positive for those who have worked tirelessly during the peak of COVID-19. The decision to remove the environmental levy and VAT, which is a welcome relief for citizens of this country. The NDC, he says, is elated that the government is finally paying attention to the voice of the people.
And now that the government has in fact responded to that clamor, so as the leader of the National Democratic Congress, we are happy that the government is finally starting to pay attention to some of the issues that affect the people of the country. We intend to scrutinize this budget in detail, and we intend to make sure that the government holds true to some of these promises, even though they may merely be token promise. So one obvious thing you would have to investigate, for instance, is the fact that the removal of the environmental levy on the VAT is in relation to households that consume at least 500 kilowatts of electricity.
Opposition leader Tobias Clement believes that this is an election budget.
I think it's a flash, because what I am looking at is something in the short term. I mean, think about where we are. Aren't we going into an election cycle? it's a feel-good budget, a feel-good moment. And so our people have to look at it and think about it. What is it that they're going to give us? Is it that they really care so much as they say? Or is it tomfoolery for the next election cycle coming up?
Senator Rolanda McQueen says while the presentation was exceptional, there seems to be a lot of interesting things happening for the year 2022. One has to wonder why now? And didn't the government see these things to do before now? And what has changed?
You know, why all of a sudden all this firecracker going off, all this excitement, money here, money there, we spend. It seems like, why am I in a dream? Have I woken up? So I have to go and make sure I'm not dreaming. You know, I was hoping for something to be told about the oil. You know, no mention of the oil. What happened? The oil will dry up.
President of the Alliance of Evangelical Churches, Devon Rashe, says he is impressed with the emphasis placed on high gas prices and lowered electricity.
I know a lot of persons out there had concerns about the increases in gas prices, and hearing about a cap of $15 is definitely something that is welcome. Also hearing about the addresses and the necessary measures concerning our light bills, which has been another concern of people generally, is one of the things that I was happy to hear.
For MTV News, Rachel Bean.
And that's the first segment of news right here on MTV. We're still ahead. One man arrested and charged in connection with the death of Springs resident Stephen Gordon. We'll be right back with you after the break.
The first segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now, it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with the Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time.
Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Sunday, November 28th is no ordinary Sunday as Megaforce Promotions present Christmas Cash, the 33rd edition. All you need to do is get a ticket and some of this cash could be yours for Christmas. We're talking a whopping $15,000. Tickets cost only $15. Get them from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. Or if you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofet.com. Sunday, November 28th, join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo and win big cash for Christmas.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us, save with us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Welcome back. The government of Grenada has issued travel advisories to some countries. This in the wake of reports of a new strain of COVID-19 called Omicron, which has been described by the World Health Organization, WHO, as a variant of concern. Anyone with a travel history in the last 14 days to South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Lesotho, and Eswatini will not be allowed into Grenada. The advisory announced today by the government of Grenada takes immediate effect. The World Health Organization said that early evidence suggested an increased risk of reinfection with this variant. In a statement today, Friday, where it also officially named the new variant, the organization said the number of cases of this variant appeared to be increasing in almost all South African provinces. Now, it's not uncommon for a virus to change or mutate over time, but a variant becomes a variant of concern when the mutation may affect things like transmissibility, virulence, or the effectiveness of vaccines. The WHO has said it will take a few weeks to understand the impact of the new variant, as scientists work to determine how transmissible it is. 36-year-old Wendell Matthew of Spring, St. George, has been arrested and charged by officers attached to the Criminal Investigation Department, or CID, in connection with the death of Athanasius Stephen George, a retired truck driver of Cafe St. George, whose partly decomposed body was discovered on Sunday, the 21st of November. Matthew appeared at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court on Friday, and he was remanded to custody at Her Majesty's Prison. He's scheduled to reappear in court on the 14th of December. Grenada joins with the rest of the world in commemorating the international campaign of 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence, which began on the 25th of November actually, the International Day for the Elimination of Violence that would be against women.
In observance of the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women on November 25th and the accompanying 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence, the Spotlight Initiative joined with other activists and organizations to celebrate women. Resident Coordinator for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, Didier Trebek, highlighted the significance of the day while sharing some statistics on gender-based violence in the Caribbean.
Results show that violence against women in this region, through those 5 prevalence surveys conducted in 5 countries, including Grenada, this violence is really endemic. 46% of women have experienced at least one form of violence over their lifetime, and this rate was 39% in Grenada. More than 1 in every 4 partnered women have experienced physical, intimate partner violence in their lifetime. If we add to these numbers the impact of what has been the shadow gender-based violence pandemic during COVID or behind COVID, we have, of course, many reasons to be confirmed.
He says although some strides have been made over time, they must not forget that women and girls are still being abused. Also making an address was the ambassador for the European Union to Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean. She spoke about the global figures that are still rising, referring to it as a silent pandemic. The ambassador reminded the gathering that society needs to teach children that they have the right to control their bodies.
Child sexual abuse accounted for 32% of the 1,910 reported cases of child abuse in Grenada from 2011 to 2015, with an overwhelming majority of the victims being girls. We need to teach our children that they have the right to control their own body, that they can and they must speak out if someone touches them inappropriately.
Minister for Social Development Delma Thomas said it is important to remind women about their strengths and capabilities.
That within the trust of 16 days of activism, that we are strong, we are capable, and deserving of the respect. We are more than our appearances. I want us to remind each other of our strength, leadership, courage, and so much more as women and as girls.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Houston.
Flow Grenada donated 5 laptops to the faculty of T.A. Marichaud Community College, TAMCC, to facilitate virtual instruction. Marketing and Communications Executive from Flow, Chalini Glean, says the donation signifies a strong partnership between Flow and TAMCC and is also an opportunity to invest in youth and education during Flow's Mission Week.
Mission Week for us at Flow is this week, and what an opportunity to, again, invest in our youth, invest back in our communities, and T.A. Marichaud Community College being a stalwart in educating our young and ensuring certification A-level wise and technical wise for our young persons. We are giving back in terms of devices, connectivity devices. We are hoping that those laptops will be used by the teachers of the T.A. Marichaud Community College to continue doing the great work that they've been doing to ensure that in a time like now, when internet and devices, connectivity is so important, especially as persons move to online studies and so forth, we are more than happy to present this to you.
Principal of TAMCC, Dr. Ronald Brunton, spoke about the impact the donation will have on online instruction.
Of course, this is a wonderful gesture that is really meant to facilitate teaching and learning at the Marichaud Community College. Our students, our faculty deeply appreciate this gesture that is to facilitate teaching and learning at our institution. Of course, during this time of the pandemic, all of our learning, much of it is done online, and of course the devices will be used by our faculty, be able to deliver the curriculum.
The laptops will be handed over to members of the faculty to ensure optimum connectivity, which will greatly benefit the students of TAMS-EC. That's the second segment of news here on your MTV News Friday, with the weekly entertainment feature coming up right after the break. Stay with us.
The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4 every day, with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. Money for way, Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Now you love Super 6 even more.
With more money, the jackpot galore. Play more, win more, have more fun. With more jackpot money,
Super 6 is my number one.
With the new and improved Super 6 team, the jackpot keep growing and growing and growing.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way, Super 6 a bigger jackpot game. Super 6, bigger jackpots, more chances to win.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel. It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel.
Your favorite flavored soft drink now comes in a limited edition sorrel flavor. Enjoy a cool sorrel sweet drink this Christmas. Available in 591 ml packet sizes. Sweet drink, we drink.
It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel.
Proudly produced in Grenada by the Grenada Bottling Company Limited.
Sunday, November 28th is no ordinary Sunday as Megaforce Promotions presents Christmas Cash, the the 33rd edition. All you need to do is get a ticket, and some of this cash could be yours for Christmas. We're talking a whopping $15,000. Tickets cost only $15. Get them from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. Or if you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofet.com. Sunday, November 28th, join the fun and excitement online. Play Wackity Virtual Bingo and win big cash for Christmas.
MTV's Total Local is brought to you in association with Cara Brewery.
Welcome back. For this week's edition of Total Local, we feature Moss International with their Christmas melodies, which include 5 original tracks.
Moss International Christmas Melodies was a direct attempt by Jambalasi Grenada to continue to showcase different facets of Moss International's musical catalog. So what we did is remaster the files digitally using the services of Parry Jack. Parry Jack is one of the song engineers out of the Caribbean who is maybe one of the well-renowned and sought after, does most of the works, most of the major songs you're hearing right now pumping, the major popular artists like Patrice, Marshall, Fabulous, Lava Man. He produced and mixed a lot of the songs. So we went to him, he did his thing on it, and we reintroduced the songs out to the public because they have some major tunes on it that is, some serious classic. And you have people like Agnes Forrester, her song It's Christmas. The vocals on the song is primarily Agnes Forrester and Chippy Duncan, Derek Chippy Duncan. But the classic It's Christmas, everybody knows it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Everybody knows that song. So having these songs out again on a platform available on all streaming platforms and social media platforms, streaming, buying, everything platform, listening, whatever digital platform is available. So to have it out there now for this generation and the new generation and for the older generation, I thought it was something that would be, a good idea and kind of aid in having a kind of collector's, item. So that's where you have the resurgence of Moss International Christmas Melodies. We have a project coming up for next year. We really fingers crossed that next year have some level of, carnival in it. And, because we have a lot planned. We have at least 2 rhythms that we want to drop. And 2 of them, or at least 1 of them, is the old Moss International. So we pumped for that. So we have some more works coming along, yes, in the lineage of old Moss International to new.
But it's not the same without you. Christmas melody, just remind me of you. Every song I hear,
You're watching the MTV Evening News, and we'll have regional highlights up next.
MTV's Total Local was brought to you in association with Cara Brewery.
our stories will find us. My Shandy Caravan, and there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with my Shandy Caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
The third segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Arizo Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Arizo. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Arizo Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
Welcome back. We join Clifton James for news from around the region.
Good evening with tonight's MTV Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James. A Bahamian national has been jailed for his role in a $1 million credit card fraud scheme. U.S. District Judge Allison J. Nathan sentenced 27-year-old Kevin Dion Roll Jr. to 5 years in prison for his role in the $1.2 million U.S. credit card scheme. Roll had pleaded guilty before Judge Nathan on August the 5th this year to one count of wire fraud. According to the documents filed in U.S. federal court, as well as statements made in public court proceedings from October 2015 to September 2020, Roll participated in what is known by various credit card companies as a bust-out scheme, whereby the credit card user applies for a credit card and incurs numerous charges with no intention of paying the balance. Over in Jamaica, a 17-year-old student was shot dead during a home invasion in which 3 other members of his family, including a 4-year-old girl, was injured in Westmoreland Thursday night. The deceased has been identified as Delano Spence of Westmoreland. Reports from the communications arm of the Jamaica Constabulary Force Corporate Communications Unit are that at about 9:30 p.m. Spence and 3 other relatives were at home when they were pounced upon and shot by unknown assailants. They were taken to hospital where the teenager was pronounced dead and the others admitted. No motive has yet been ascertained for the attack. The Whithorn police are investigating. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has announced that once all goes well, closer to carnival time, parties could be able to enjoy safe zone fetes and other carnival-related events. The PM spoke during an address to the nation on Thursday. In what is the first mention of a carnival plan, Dr. Rowley said that strict protocols will be in place should the government decide to officially go this route. Carnival Monday and Tuesday will be observed on February the 28th and March the 1st, 2022. However, at this time, the PM says there will be no parade of the bands. In his address, the Prime Minister called on the public to remain vigilant and encouraged them to stay energized in the fight against COVID-19. St. Lucian nationals were among several people arrested this week by French police amid unrest in Martinique. Martinique and neighbouring Guadeloupe are currently under siege by protesters after the government imposed tougher measures to curb the spread of COVID-19 there, including a vaccine mandate for healthcare workers as well as a COVID-19 health pass required for entry into restaurants and other venues. Residents looted shops and set up burning barricades as demonstrations against the COVID-19 measures spread across French territories. Key roads into the city have been blocked off while police in Martinique came under fire by protesters. Clifton James, MTV Regional Roundup.
This is MTV Evening News. We'll be right back after the break.
The third segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
The safety and security of your information is always important to us. Ariza now offers chip cards, also known as EMV cards, which provide enhanced security for your purchases and are globally accepted. The new Ariza Credit Union Visa International Debit Card continues to have the traditional magnetic stripe with the additional security feature of a chip and can now be used at both chip and traditional magnetic stripe terminals. For your added protection, always keep your PIN private and store your chip card safely in a RFID pouch. Visit arizacu.com to learn more on how to protect your account information. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
You're watching the MTV Evening News, and we have sporting highlights next.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Why wish upon a star? For a bank is better by far. Whatever you're wishing for this Christmas, we'll give you low interest and no fuss.
Co-op Bank is making Christmas wishes come true. Fix up your home, treat your loved ones, and get everything on your Christmas list this year with our no-fuss loans. As we count down the 12 days to Christmas, you can win awesome prizes every day. Special terms and conditions apply.
Christmas wishes come true with Co-op Bank and you.
Welcome home.
It's the season to give. And Granlec invites you to give a gift of love and light to someone in our community who has been challenged by COVID-19. Make your account current and nominate someone for a chance to win. 200 winners will be gifted with a $400 grocery voucher or a $75 electricity voucher. If we select your entry, you too will win. Visit our website or Facebook page for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Promotion runs November 24th to December 24th. Give a gift from Grenlec this holiday.
We promised you, and now it's time to deliver. St. Louis UPVC is finally open for business. Look for the blue building marked St. Louis UPVC number 21 Frequenter Industrial Park. At St. Louis UPVC, we manufacture durable push-up windows, sliding windows, projected windows, and casement windows. You can also purchase sliding doors. Our products are manufactured with up to half-inch impact glass, with 21 different types of glass to choose from. Windows can be customized to your specifications. Free delivery island-wide. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Feel free to call us at 439-6538 for more information.
Holy Natural Spring Water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Coming up in sport this evening, 10 athletes representing Grenada in Pan American Junior Games.
Man. My name is Hollis Map. I perform around the world. When I travel, I book with CaribJet.
Call CaribJet now. 100% Grenadian, operating 10 years plus.
Telephone number 439-4444 in Grenada or click caribjet.com. CaribJet, True Blue St. George's, the number one for travel.
And now, sporting fans, we have Rachel Bean with your highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. The Pan American Games is a continental multi-sport event in the Americas featuring summer sports in which thousands of athletes participate in a variety of competitions. The competition is held among athletes from nations of the Americas every 4 years in the year before the Summer Olympic Games. In 2021, there will be the first Junior Pan American Game for young athletes, and Grenada will be sending athletes to represent the country. Chef de missions for the Junior Pan Am athletes from Grenada is Denise Williams.
We have 4 swimmers, 3 track athletes, 1 boxer, 1 table tennis, and 1 tennis player. We will also have karate, he got injured, and basketball also. No, not cycling, sorry, not basketball. And then we also have 8 track athletes, but because of school, they have to do their exams and stuff like that. They're not able to make it, but I know they're very disappointed. They were looking forward to representing the country at the first ever Pan Am under 23 Games. The athletes are very excited because, it's a while they have not really competed. So it means a lot to them. I think the winners of the game will have a free qualification for the Pan Am meet next. So they're really looking forward to it. Instead of the time of the year, maybe you don't think it's track, competition, but it is on, and so the athletes may not be in the best form, but nonetheless, they're going to go out there, work hard, and they represent Grenada. They are excited to be there. So we expect some good results.
Grenada's junior national table tennis champion Cedric Marquez and coach Jason Stanislaus joined the rest of the Pan Am Games athletes from Grenada at the inaugural Pan American Junior Games being held in Cali in Colombia. Cedric says he is going to the games in remembrance of his father, Dave Marquez, who passed away recently. Dave was a strong supporter of table tennis and its development and was planning to accompany his son to the games. The Grenada Table Tennis Association sent best wishes to both Cedric Marquez and coach Jason Stanislaus via Facebook, wishing them the best in the games. And now we go over to cricket. Nkrumah Bonner and Jason De Silva both struck half centuries but managed only to delay the inevitable as West Indies slumped to a heavy 187-run defeat to Sri Lanka in the opening test yesterday. Resuming the final day at Galle International Stadium on 52 for 6 in pursuit of 348 and requiring a miracle to save the contest, West Indies found themselves without divine intervention and were dismissed for 160 in their second innings, nearly an hour after lunch. Bonner, beginning the morning on 18, finished unbeaten on 68, while wicket-keeper Joshua De Silva converted his overnight 15 into 54, defiant efforts which frustrated Sri Lanka for most of the first session. And that has brought us to the end of MTV's Evening Sports. I am Rachel Bean.
Thank you, Rachel. And still ahead on the MTV News Friday, the public forecast information and a recap of the headlines. It's all when we return.
MTV Weather is brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Each of us has a role in Grenada's successful recovery. Our future is promising. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good evening again, viewers. It's the start of the weekend, and with the weekend and the Friday nights with the forecast, I'm meteorologist Wayne Williams. Some welcome showers throughout the Eastern Caribbean today as an injection of moisture into the Eastern Caribbean produced the change in the weather. Over the Northern Caribbean islands, they also saw some showers there and choppy seas developing as a result of a decaying cold front over that area. Lots of cloudiness in the mostly upper level to the east of the islands wouldn't produce any significant or shouldn't produce any significant rainfall, mostly upper level, and winds are unfavorable for the bulk of it to move into the Eastern Caribbean. We can see the movement of the clouds mostly away from the islands, but we do have lower level patches of moisture, so we are in for some more showers tonight and some into Saturday morning. Friday night's forecast is for occasional showers. They are becoming fewer, however. Winds will be southeasterly between 5 and 15 miles per hour, minimum temperature of 24. Moonrise is later tonight at 11:47. It's going to set just after midday tomorrow at 12:36. On Saturday, 1 or 2 showers in the morning. Those will dissipate into afternoon and evening time. Easterly winds will blow between 10 and 20 miles per hour. Winds are going to be a bit low on Saturday, but picking up again after. Look for moderated choppy seas with 4 to 6 foot waves. The sunrise is at 6:09. Sun is going to set at 5:39. A high of 32 with the clouds around would feel like 34. On Sunday, partly cloudy conditions would dominate. We do have about a 40 to 50% chance of 1 or 2 showers. Still, winds would be easily picking up a bit, 12 to 24 miles per hour. Sea is still choppy, 5 to 6 foot waves. You could see swells coming in from the north as a result of that decaying trough, that decaying front over the islands there. Sunrise at 6:10, sunset 5:39. Temperature is going to be a bit warmer also, 34 on Sunday. Will feel like 38. From Monday onwards, the improvement is going to come. Partly cloudy skies on Monday, about a 50% chance of the odd sprinkle. From Tuesday onward, generally fair, possible slight haze from Thursday. That's it for me for this week, folks. Do have yourself a great night, a safe and an enjoyable weekend, and please join me again on Monday.
MTV Weather was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada. The MTV News Hurricane Tip is brought to you in association with Beacon Insurance.
Peace of mind comes from knowing that your family is safe and financially secure. For your peace of mind and theirs, plan ahead. Beacon's Rest Easy policy helps you to do just that. Rest Easy is a policy that offers you a payment upon your death or the death of any covered family member that can be used to offset post-mortem expenses. For as little as 75 cents per day, you can ensure that your expenses are covered. Call Beacon at 440-4447 and sign up for the Rest Easy plan today.
In today's Hurricane Tip, we feature what you should need in a hurricane kit. Non-perishable food, enough to last at least 3 days. Water, enough to last for 3 days. First aid kit, include any prescription medication you may need. Personal hygiene items and sanitation items. Flashlights, have extra batteries and bulbs on hand. Battery operated radio, again have extra batteries. Clothing and bedding. Tools and emergency supplies and special items. Keep the items you would most likely need during an evacuation in an easy to carry container. Possible containers include a large covered trash container, a camping backpack, or a duffel bag. These were your hurricane tips for today.
The MTV News Hurricane Tip was brought to you in association with Beacon Insurance.
Peace of mind comes from knowing that your family is safe and financially secure. For your peace of mind and theirs, plan ahead. Beacon's Rest Easy policy helps you to do just that. Rest Easy is a policy that offers you a payment upon your death or the death of any covered family member that can be used to offset post-mortem expenses. For as little as 75 cents per day, you can ensure that your expenses are covered. Call Beacon at 440-4447 and sign up for the Rest Easy plan today.
And now, to end the news, a recap of the top stories. Government to remove environmental levy and government charges on electricity bills. $15 cap on fuel prices welcomed by Grenadians. Frontline workers to receive 1 month's extra pay in December. And in sport, 10 athletes representing Grenada in Pan American Junior Games. We've had details to those and other stories on the public forecast information in the latest evening news on MTV. On behalf of the news and production departments, I'm Tony Julian, thanking you for watching. We all wish you a safe and productive weekend.
I come with one rag, but I leave it with a million fans tonight. I come with one rag, but I leave it with a million fans tonight. London Passy coming down, New York Passy coming down, Trinity Passy coming down, Beijing Passy coming down, Vinci Passy coming down, whole Caribbean coming down, everybody coming down. I want to see rats people, I want to see flags people, I want to see mass, I want to see mass. Think about the ground people, jump and move around people, I want to see mass, I want to see mass. Think about bring it, hundreds, thousands, millions, give me 1 more million. Hundreds, thousands, millions, give me 1 more million. Boy, we know it's when carnival, we know it's when carnival. It's a run up and down and move all around till it's a carnival. We will be sentimental, start to jump like you're mental. Take a jump in the place of the woods and hit a crash like a rental. 100 people coming down, 1,000 people coming down, million people coming down, million people coming down. Time to go on the road again, take a drink, take a glass again, time to take out the rock them. I want to see rocks people, I want to see flags people, I want to see mass, I want to see mass. Think about the wrong people, jump and move around a million. London Posse coming down. New York Posse coming down. Trinidad, Beta Posse coming down. Vinci Posse coming down. Whole Caribbean coming down. Everybody coming down. Beta Posse coming down. Time to go on the road. Take a trip with a mask. Time to take hold of the road. Time to take hold of the road. I want to see rocks, people. I want to see vlogs, people. I want to see masks. I want to see masks. Sing along the road, people. Jump and move around, people. I want to see masks. I want to see masks. Come on, bring it. Hundreds, hundreds, thousands, thousands, millions, millions. Give me 1 million. Hundreds, hundreds, thousands, thousands, millions, millions. Give me 1 million. Hundreds, hundreds, millions, millions. 1 more million. Yeah. 1 more million. I come with 1 rag, but I leave it with a million fans tonight.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just 1 lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. This is the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Pick 3 evening draw. It is Friday, November 26th, 2021. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. Supervising the draw, Ms. Giselle Alexander. She's representing PKF Accountants and Business Advisors. Quick reminder as usual, 4 different bet types in this game from which you can choose. They're called in-line, mix, pair, and backup. It pays to play Daily Pick 3, so let's see if you are a lucky winner. Good luck to you. Here we go. Check your tickets. Our first number 9, the second number 4, the final number 3. Okay, just to recap for your benefit, our first number is 9, that's followed by 4. The final is 3. Once again, 9, 4, and 3. Congratulations to you if you are a lucky winner. The Playway draw comes up next. We'll see you soon.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just 1 lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Hello once again. This is the National Lotteries Authority's Playway Evening Draw for today, Friday, November 26th, 2021. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. And with me once again, Ms. Giselle Alexander. She is representing PKF Accountants and Business Advisors. In this game, you can bet from $1 up to $10, or you can bet in increments on any number or any dream symbol of your choice and be in with a chance to win 24 times the amount you bet. $24 for every $1 spent. Value your dreams and win your way with Playway. So let's see if you are tonight's lucky winner. Good luck to you. Number 4 tonight is 31. Once again, the Playway number 4 tonight is 3131. That represents Cockroach. If you are a lucky winner, congratulations to you. Stay with us. The Daily Cash 4 is up next. We'll see you soon.
Win Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. Twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Okay, so we're back with you. This is the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Cash 4 evening draw for today, Friday, November 26th, 2021. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. And back with me once again, Ms. Giselle Alexander. She's representing PKF Accountants and Business Advisors. In this game, you can choose any number from 0 to 9 in any of the 11 bet types offered. The tickets cost as little as $1, except backup, which costs $2. More plays, bigger prizes. Let's play Daily Cash 4. Good luck to you. Okay, here we go. So check your tickets. Our first number for tonight, 9, the second number. 5, the next number. 6, final number. 1. Alright, so just to recap for your benefit, our first number is 9, that's followed by 5, the next number is 6, and the final is 1. 9, 5, 6, and 1. If you are tonight's lucky winner, congratulations to you, of course. Stay with us. The Lotto draw comes up shortly. We're playing for $108,000. We'll see you soon.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. Twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. This is the National Lotteries Authority's Lotto draw number 3292 for today, Friday, November 26th, 2021. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. Supervising the draw, Ms. Giselle Alexander. She is representing PKF Accountants and Business Advisors. So we're playing for $108,000 tonight. But of course, before we select our 5 winning numbers, we'll select the free ticket letter. Okay, so our free ticket letter for tonight is K as in kite. Check to see if this matches the letter on your ticket. If it does, of course, you can claim your free ticket at your outlet of purchase. So we'll now select tonight's 5 winning numbers for $108,000. Good luck to you. Tickets, our first number for tonight. That number is 27. The second number, 7. Tonight's third number, 29. Fourth number, 10, and the fifth and final number. That number is 12. All right, so let's just recap for your benefit, starting with the free ticket letter. That is K as in kite. And our 5 winning numbers for $108,000 are 27, 27, 707, 2929 1010 and 1212. If you are a lucky winner tonight, of course, congratulations to you. Continue supporting the National Lotteries Authority. Have a great night.
Maximize your advertising dollar. Admire your growth. Only with MTV, Magic FM, and the Grenada Informer. Contact our marketing department on 440-8171 or 444-1413.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Anastasia Merrill Charles, affectionately known as Stacy, of the Berkus St. George, passed away on Monday, 1st November 2021, at the age of 72. She was the mother of Dr. Lorne Howard Charles and Raj Andy Charles, grandmother of Lorne Adam Charles, Gloria Vivian Charles, Caleb, Aidan, Leela, Noah, and Christian Charles, mother-in-law of Meta Gale Charles and Laura Alclock Charles. Caregivers, nurse Ambika Joseph and the Care Transition Clinic team, nurses Beryl Williams and Gertrude Braveboy. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including Joseph Charles and family, Esther Albert and family, Justina Decimus Scott and family, Dorcas Charles and family, Samuel Charles and family, Cheryl Brazan and family, Althea Francis and family, Louise Hood and family, Alistair Depradine and family, Angela Mitchell, Doreen Mark, Claudette and Raphael Felix, Jean Lambert, Daniel, Christine, Colleen, Myrtle and Samuel Frederick, all the members of the church in St. George, and friends and neighbors in the USA, the Berkus and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Anastasia Merrill Charles, affectionately known as Stacy, of the Berkus St. George will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to LaCour Brothers Funeral Homes. Cuthbert Thomas, also known as Archie of Shantymel St. Patrick, who resided at Cherry Hill St. George, passed away on Friday, November 5th, 2021, at the age of 79. He was the husband of Irma Thomas, father of Marjorie, Christopher, Eric, Troy, and Terence, grandfather of 15 including Miranda, Aaliyah, Khadijah, Mackie, Arl, Nichelle, Akemi, Sherelle and Cairo Thomas, and Nathaniel, great-grandfather of 19, great-great-grandfather of 1, brother of Christine, Wilma, Patrice, and Justine, father-in-law of Dexter Thomas, brother-in-law of Bernice Thomas, uncle of many including Patty, Nancy, Sherma, Gary, Curtis, Elroy, Beverly, and Melissa, nephew of Norma, Helen, Edna, and Ammon. Many cousins, other relatives, and close friends including the Nelson and Thomas families of Shantymel, the Boys at Cocoa Valley, and friends and neighbors of Shantymel, Sotairs, Cherry Hill, and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Cuthbert Thomas, also known as Archie, of Shantimel St. Patrick, who resided at Cherry Hill St. George, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes.
Jenelyn Victor Francis Hector, also known as Jen of Guave, who resided in Brooklyn, Concord, St. John, passed away on Monday, 15th November, at the age of 50. She was a mother of Alan and Janelle Hector, grandmother of Zion, Zane, and Zenaya, daughter of Verna Francis, Augustine Richardson, also known as Black Boy in the USA, sister of Jenny, also known as Susie, Toya, Juanita, Tarina, Winston, Lauriston in the UK, Gemma, Cliffon, Martin in the USA, Fiona in Trinidad, Carla in Canada, Jasmine in the USA, Curl, Allison, Amanda Richardson in the USA, and Winifred. Sister-in-law of Tyrone Tika, Cindy Peters, and Alicia Ross. Niece of many including Vernice Collins, Eilis Smart, Avis Francis, Dolores, Judy Lewis, Agatha Richardson, Jerry Lewis, and Benedict Batiste. Aunt of many including Keisha, Cameline, Quincy, Cody, Talisha, Gion, Aliyah, Rhonda, Marinda, Michael, and Joel. Cousin of many in Canada, the USA, UK, and Grenada including Sharon, Jennifer, Garfield, Saf, Marvis, Karen, Dr. Petra Charles, Maisie, Rose, Laurie, Oliver, Sheldon, and Samantha. Many other relatives and friends including the Francis, Charles, Richardson, Tika, Dinah, Marquez, and Harper families of Concord, Grenville, Rose Hill, Grants Mall, and Guave, Auntie Ruth, Lorna, Bernice, Paul, Magnola, Jeffrey, staff of Concord Government School, vendors of Guave Market, members of the New Upliftment Spiritual Baptist Church, Michael, friends and neighbors of Brooklyn, Guave, Canada, USA, UK, and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Jenelyn Veronica Francis Hector of Guave, who resided in Brooklyn, Concord, St. John, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
David Stanley Japal, also known as Japs, Buddy, and Gias, of Mount Carmel St. Andrew, retired teacher of the St. Giles Anglican School, passed away on Wednesday, 10th November 2021, at the age of 77. He was the husband of Norma Japal, father of Nikki Franklin, grandfather of Haley Franklin, brother of Henry, Wesley, and Knoxley Japal, Maureen Japal, and Rosalind Charles, brother-in-law of Earl Charles, Myrna and Shirley Japal, and Shirley James. Many nieces and nephews including Delon, Kenneth, Trevor and Roger Japal, Kevin and Keisha Charles, Jasmine and Zara Japal, and Wendy Ann Hill. Other relatives and friends including the Japal, John, Carryman and Philip families, Dave Copeland and family, Dr. Dolland Noel, and friends and relatives of Mount Carmel, Tuileries, Munich, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late David Stanley Japal, also known as Japs, Buddy, and Gias of Mount Carmel St. Andrew, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Fitz Isidore Alexander, also known as Brigadier of Grand Anse Housing Scheme St. George, passed away on Monday, November 15, 2021, at the age of 57. Left to mourn are his daughters Melissa and Candy, siblings Fitzroy Alexander, Winston James, Karina Hood in the USA, Brenda Mitchell and Faye Hood in Grenada, aunts Tessa, Gloria, and Linda Alexander, nephews Karim, Juan, David, Isaiah, Josiah, Joshua, Xavier, and Fitzroy, sister-in-law Delicia Alexander, son-in-law Brent Cyrus, cousins Jerry, Janelle, Raquel, and many more too numerous to mention. Caretakers Patsy Andrews, Brenda Andrew St. Louis, and Veronica Pilgrim. Other relatives and friends including Linus Williams in Trinidad and the boys in the Limes. The funeral service and entombment of the late Fitz Isidore Alexander, also known as Brigadier, of Grand Anse Housing Scheme St. George, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, residing in Canada, passed away on Monday, 22nd November. The funeral of the late Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, who resided in Canada, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Evelyn Baldio of Good Hope St. George passed away on Saturday, November 20th, 2021, at the age of 65. The funeral arrangements for the late Evelyn Baldio of Good Hope St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. David Charles, also known as Joby, of Lafayette St. Andrew, passed away on Wednesday, 17th November 2021, at the age of 78. The funeral arrangements for the late David Charles, also known as Joby, of Lafayette St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Shawlan Timothy James of Pearl St. Andrew died on Monday, November 8th, 2021, at the age of 45. The funeral arrangements for the late Shawlan Timothy James of Pearl St. Andrew will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Dave Marquez, also known as Scalawa, of Grove St. John, an employee of Nawassa, passed away on Thursday, 11th November 2021, at the age of 51. The funeral arrangements for the late Dave Marquez, also known as Scalawa, of Grove St. John, an employee of Nawassa, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Hermelin Moraine, also known as Mom, of Crowshoe St. Andrew, who resided at Mount Hartman St. George, passed away on Monday, November 8th, 2021, at the age of 67. The funeral arrangements for the late Hermelin Moraine, also known as Mom, of Crowshoe St. Andrew, who resided at Mount Hartman St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Catherine Williams, also known as Bemisi, Tita and Darling, of Blair St. Andrew, who resided at John Anglais St. George, passed away on Friday, November 5th, 2021, at the age of 72. The funeral arrangements for the late Catherine Williams, also known as Bemisi, Tita and Darling, of Blair St. Andrew, who resided at John Anglais St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. William Loftus Nayak, also known as Lala, of Riversally St. Patrick, who resided in Cumana Main Road, Toco, Trinidad, passed away on Saturday, 2nd October 2021, at the age of 91. The funeral arrangements for the late William Loftus Nayak, also known as Lala, of Riversally St. Patrick, who resided in Cumana Main Road, Toco, Trinidad, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thanks for watching.
Death and dying are the inevitable events and realities of life. The passing of a friend or loved one often brings with it the feelings of sadness, grief, and pain. There is always the period of sorrow and mourning for those who experience such loss. Brothers and sisters, particularly in this time and season of how you feel and what you may be thinking as a result of the passing of your loved one, there is a source and means of comfort that you can tap into. That source and means of comfort is God and His Word that speaks specifically and directly to our situation. Hear the word to you today. He says, "Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted." What I believe he is saying through this verse to you and everyone that is now experiencing some measure of grief or sorrow, and what I also believe is implied in that which he says, are the following. Mourning is an understandable, normal, and real expression of your emotions. Mourning presents the opportunity for us to experience the comfort of family